Another day, another bike ride. So we are out in the woods today. Jess is on her enduro bike, I'm on my e-bike. We have come to Delamere Forest, so we just thought we'd come and have a nice little loop. Just going to blast this blue loop that they have, the blue and grey loop here, and then we're going to go play on some of the steepy bits and see what we can find there. But I think this is actually the first proper trail ride with my red forks, so it's good to get out on the e-bike and use it since it's looking cool at the moment. We'll take you along for today's ride. Got to be a little bit careful at the moment. I've just realised my shifter is loose and it's clicking around. I do have tools, but they're in the car. I will just hold it so it doesn't rattle and doesn't annoy me till we get back to the car in a little bit. This is only a little loop anyway, so it's no problems. These corners are proper loose though. Little no footer out of the last. It's quite funny. I don't like doing no footers on my slope bike. I do lots of like right foot off variations, and if I go off foot I can take the left foot off no problems, but I don't really like taking both feet off. Then as soon as I get on my enduro bike or the e-bike, I just have no worries at all about taking the feet off, and it's quite odd. Different bikes, I suppose, the way they behave and handle. See, the trail here at Delamere, they say grey and blue. It is actually grey, i.e. fire roads, and it should really be a green grading, but it's just a nice pedally trail. Good warm up before we get to the steeps, but it's probably not worthy of a blue sign, because I think some people, we just saw a couple of people avoid it because of that, and I don't think they would have had any issues riding it at all. Oh, that's got a bit chewed out. So this is section C, but for us, because we do it as a loop from this side, it's actually our last little loop, last little section of the loop, and then we'll be heading over to some of the steeps. It's nice now everything starts to grow up around the sides of this. Makes it look cool. High line. And then we pull out just after the bridge. Okay, so we're back at the van after just doing the grey and blue loop, so 8.93k. That's the full loop there. You know, it's a nice smooth loop, nothing too savage, anyone can ride it. 9k, and now we're off to the woods this side to find some steepy bits and have some real fun. Next little section. This looks quite fun. Sketchy step down, straight into a rut, into a set of berms. And it's a relatively fresh one, so the loam has still got some moisture, so it's not just pure sand and dust like the main trails are through the middle. So we'll give this one a try. Okay then, let's try this sketchy step down, which is going to be basically land and instantly skid into a rut. Oh, wrong gear. Oh well. Woohoo! Yeah, instantly skid into a rut. Some nice loamy corners. Whee! And a shoot to finish. Fun. So just working on a few control bits. Rather than going as fast as you can, I'm getting Jess to come down this, which is very sandy, lots of needles, lots of loose material, but trying to come down slow and controlled rather than just letting the speed go. So it's all about that body position, it's all about the braking, the modulation of the brakes, that slight on off, so that you're able to come down the trail controlled and not ridiculously fast, not letting your speed get away from you. And this is perfect. So no speed getting away from her, nice and controlled. There we go, fantastic. Okay, nice and steady. Over the root, through the off camber, into the rut, round the berm. Really nice and controlled. That was so good. It's all right, look, track stand, and right out. Well, you turn this. Oh, I'm following Jess down this one. I've not done this one today. Turns and corners. Nice. Yeah. So this old section used to be called No Brains. The kids probably have a different name for it now, but it's basically a little canyon that is very much bigger than it used to be. I remember riding this where 15 years ago and it's probably only about knee height, but now it's shoulder at points and it just rolls in to a super dusty chute that flies you off over these sketchy routes all the way down, and you can really tank some speed down here, so fun. That is fun, how much speed you build up down that. Ooh, that's deep. Nice. Roll, roll. Nice. So at the little Manly 4-cross bit, this double is so eroded. It's not tiny in distance, it's pretty good, but there's just no lip at all. You've got to work so hard on it. So I just popped a few no-footers, just film one on my phone, so I'll put the clip in for you here. but I'm now getting Jess to do some rolls in so that she can kind of get a feel out for it. Not bad for a first go. So Jess has unlocked the double here at Delamere. Just following her in for it. Our bag is jumping around everywhere.
Like and subscribe.